Hey, Mike Gaffney, hanging out here in Branson, Missouri at Discipleship Focus. Get a chance to hang out with Will and Betty Wyatt, as well as Ray and Jamie Pettigrew and Ann Pinkerton, who are all involved making Discipleship Focus happen here with college students. It's Young Life camping, if you will, for the summer. 10 weeks these students are here working real jobs over at the park across the street, Silver Dollar City, as well as living here in community and being part of a wonderful study that Will Wyatt has put together. Well, what I was thinking about was, as we venture into this year, it got me thinking about discipleship as a whole, that ultimately our goal is to make disciples with the college students that we're interacting with. But this week has really reminded me not so much about the disciples we're going to go make, but about whether or not you and I are being disciples. I've been reminded that I am first and foremost a disciple. Not of Young Life or not of Fuller Seminary or the Presbyterian world I worked in. I'm a disciple of Jesus Christ. And He invited me to be a disciple. And He invites us each and every day to continue to be a disciple, to sit with Him and to serve with Him with our life. And I'm reminded of what Jesus said at the end of Matthew's Gospel, when Matthew records these words of Jesus, when He said, "All authority in heaven and earth has been given to me. Therefore, go make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and teach them to obey all that I've commanded. And remember, I'll be with you always to the very end of the age." When I think of those words, and I think about them for me, when I think about them for you, before we ever venture onto the campus, I'm a disciple. I need to remember that first and foremost, I go forward with Jesus being large and in charge. He's the one who has all authority, not me. I don't need to worry about my authority, the positions I hold, but His authority, that I go with His authority. And second of all, that as a disciple, that my identity has been baptized in a Holy Trinity, a Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, that I'm a son of God, that I'm His child, that I am a new creation. That is what I have to remember as I go forth and venture into this next year. I want to make sure that I don't forget whose I am. But also this third thing, that this idea of teach them to obey all that I've commanded. And really being challenged myself to say, have I been a student? This week, I had a chance, as well as my wife Sherry, to sit at the feet of Will and Betty Wyatt. They're in their 80s. They have a lot to teach, and I got a chance to be a student, to listen to them. I want to know whether or not I'm still sitting at the feet of Jesus and being taught His commandments, His ways. And finally, that regardless of where we go, whether we're in Branson, Missouri, whether we're in the middle of studying in our office, whether we're on campus hanging out with students, that we can remember that Jesus wants to assure us He's with us where we're going. So as we venture into this year, as we get ready to go make disciples of our campus, let's be first and foremost a disciple ourselves. That's what I want to do. I hope that's what you want to do as well. We'll see you later.